finally get a little rest and recuperation. You feel me? It's an understatement.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And he needs to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, Glass. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 4 catches, 52 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
How they know that route was open that fast?
And a first down.
It's a gain of
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Throwing on first down. Glass.
Give me that rock, boy.
There to make the play in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Glass. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this from one.
I gotta step in front of that, man. Take a chance. Take a chance on life. Step in front of that baby boy.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he's going to find
good hit, but shit. That ain't gonna get us
I'm not sure that this
to the ship, baby.
For him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive.
Missed tackle.
2 catches. So
and then a
woo
woo-wop.
Get him going in the passing game. That should open up his running game too. On first down, Glass. Catch made, it's Moreau. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Oh, that's a rookie?
On 1st and 10, Glass. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
A loss of 4
Well,
yards.
that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Yeah, let's shake up this rookie's world.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. first carry now for Alexander Madison. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
Right, if these niggas leave with 0 or 3.
And ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
From the gun on 3rd down. Glass.
Thank you.
Batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. So here are the Saints with a long field ahead. And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard.
Hey, my nigga was not folded, bro. We don't play that gay shit, bro.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea.
Watch your tone,
They might be near the line of
my
scrimmage.
boy.
How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week. He took out some anger, some apparent anger against that defense. The yards just kept going up and up and up.
Yeah, he was just running up and down the field doing whatever he wanted. By the end of the game, he was seeing 2, sometimes 3 defenders on every snap. Yet he was still making play after play. It was like he was running routes versus air in practice.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll be marked down at the
Got me little stars down, boy.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Please just block him, bro.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw here. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. He's trying to parlay that great performance last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2, into a great performance in Week 3.
And the way he was able to do it last week, he started off doing it again this week. Energy, the way he comes off the line of scrimmage, attacks the defense, sets them back on their heels, and he finds openings as a result.
The ball carried
and this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
That's not the right fucking button.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 46. There he goes, right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back.
I was hitting Juju. I don't know why the fuck.
About the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Glass. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Bullshit.
A 5-yard touchdown. As his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's
But it's
game
all
on.
me. It's all my fault.
Perry, the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25.
Let me smell your dick.
Their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Dad.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Don't
Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Don't act like you was about to really do some work.
Play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's taken in by Duvernay.
Wow.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down on the spot.
My God.
Passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going
fuck all
to be
y'all.
2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25.
To throw again. Glass. And they'll go back
great
to
read.
Robinson. This time he's got him. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Allen Robinson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Saints again ready to go on offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That one good for 26 and a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be second and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints cut it back within a score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
So here are the Lions to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. Throwing on first down. Glass. He's airing it out for Williams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Roquan Smith.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Flush to his right. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Good for us.
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Josh Lambo.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
On first down, Glass. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Glass. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on second down, Glass. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. He lost lost 2 there, and it's third down. The front office all smiles when the ink went dry on this new contract.
Not only them, how about the coaching staff? Because oftentimes the front office, the coaching staff may have different opinions about the value of a player. I think everyone was in sync on this one. He's a guy that they needed to keep.
Got a man, it's complete. Williams. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Glass. He's got his man. It's caught. And touchdown.
Nick, get your hands up, bro.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions add on to their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Perry, the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
God damn it.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Oh.
At their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Motherfucker.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
First and 10.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the gun, Glass. And Jones has it over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Complete to Zay Jones.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite the production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Alexander Madison, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Saints 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Perry, the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juju Smith-Schuster with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And on he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he returns this to the 22.
Over first and 10 at their own 22.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They'll run it with Madison. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Gonna run with Madison again. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
3rd down.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Operating from the gun. Glass, and able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Down, Detroit.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll find Moreau here.
Pass complete to Foster.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. K'Lavon Chason in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. And that'll set him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the gun, Glass. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And his kick is indeed good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
31.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to his running back, Perry. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going up top, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.